Hey, what's going on, you guys? And in today's video we're going to be reacting to the alleged ghost TikTok predator. Apparently his name is Buddy Haynes, and it was uploaded by Kiwi Tapes. So shout out to Kiwi Tapes for this video. It's alleged because I don't know if it's actually the first TikTok predator, but let's find out. Here we go. Let me turn up the volume.
Buddy Haynes, also known as the Bidet, is a TikTok content creator in his 30s who lives with his parents. Well, at least he was a content creator until it was revealed that he was one of the very first and worst predators on TikTok. Let me take you back about 4 years when Musical.ly had just shut down and TikTok had taken its place. Buddy Haynes would take to the platform like a fish to water, making dancing videos, creating duets, and eventually going viral, with his now infamous "Why do good girls like bad boys" TikToks.
You don't have to be funny. Hell, you mean really that good looking. What they really want is they want a Batman in the streets and a Joker in the sheets.
What? What am I watching?
In keeping with the timeline, after his leather jacket and handcuffs video went viral, people began to look into him deeper. And they noticed that the Bidet liked to do a lot of duets with seemingly very young-looking girls. For those of you who don't know how a TikTok duet works, God bless you, you are untainted, but you have to pick the video that you're duetting with. It's not like a random thing, no, you pick it out. And Buddy had created seemingly dozens of these duets with people who looked very young. Some of them even having a flirtatious nature to them. I'm not gonna show any of the kids in this video, I've kinda cropped them out to where it's just Buddy. Keep in mind when I'm showing you these little clips throughout the video, more often than not, I've had to clip out a minor that he's duetting with. And I cannot stress to you how many of these people looked very young. This was the first major red flag for anybody who was keeping up on Buddy Haynes. And people wanted to dig even deeper. They wanted to know what he would do, they wanted to know what he's capable of, and see if he truly was the creep that all these duets made him out to be. This led content creator BitHoji to get in contact with Buddy, posing as a 14-year-old girl. Buddy Haynes was all too happy to start talking with her, and of course, make it flirtatious every chance he got, sending messages like I'm about to show you. And I want you to keep in mind that this whole time, he knew this person was underage. Do you think I'm attractive? How old are you? She responds, 14. I mean, may I be honest? Yeah, of course. If it was me, I'd try to make the relationship with you last for years.
Okay, that's weird.
LOL. Like, I look stupid. You're okay, don't worry about it. I kinda sorta have a crush on you, and shouldn't. There it is in black and white. He admits to knowing that he shouldn't have a crush on her. You can see her clearly stating her age for him, and it's not a problem. He continues the conversation and continues to flirt with her. But
this is giving me Chris Hansen take To Catch a Predator vibes. If you want me to react to Chris Hansen, let me know in the comments down below.
But what if I told you guys that this is nothing compared to what I'm about to show you? Well, technically I can't even show it to you because he sent a nude. I can show you the conversation that ensued after he sent that to the person he thought was a minor, and to call it awkward would be a massive understatement. She's been ignoring me and I just don't know. Like why? I don't know. Frowny face, frowny face. Sorry. I just feel ugly and unwanted. No girls find me cute.
Gaslighting.
I'm sorry. Am I that ugly? I feel like it. Can you please delete that screenshot? I will. Okay, now I feel weird. I made this weird now. Yeah, you did. You sent an unsolicited picture. It would be weird to anybody of any age, let alone someone who's posing as a minor,
Yeah,
to
why
put you
would
in a
you do
sting
that?
op. This just goes to show that full stop, Buddy Haynes knows that this is wrong. He's heard her age, he's sent her unsolicited pictures, he's been highly flirtatious. That should be case closed, right? That should be all we ever hear of Buddy ever again. But on top of all this, he also sent her money, like he's trying to arrange some sort of sugar baby relationship.
I know you guys are gonna hate me when I say this. What if you saw on social media, what if I go undercover and I can just scam money out of him? Because I need money, and if he's willing to give me money, I'll take it, you know?
All like he's trying to arrange some sort of sugar baby relationship. All of this information would be made very public by BitHoji and her friends, who were gathering information against the bidet. And after all this was revealed, combined with all the duets he had done with minors, the public put two and two together and knew exactly what Buddy Haynes was up to and what he was into, leading to an extreme influx of hate on his TikTok page, causing Buddy to make a video where he called out all the haters, fanning the flames of his infamy even further.
What's up, guys? So just the day coming at you with another public service announcement. So, for all those that have been following me and giving me love and giving me sweet comments and duets and everything and reactions, thank you so much. Sorry, my glasses broke, so I'm still kind of like getting them. Maybe I'll get some new ones or find my spares, but I appreciate you more than anything you'll ever know. To my haters, all you're doing is fueling the fire. When you comment, like my stuff, follow me, and react to my videos trying to down me, you're just making it worse for you. So, do yourself a favor, block me if you don't like my stuff. If you don't like what I do, block me. Because I will continue to do duets with my fans that love me.
Anyone who's observed people like this before know that videos like this are never a good move. Anyone who's on the internet, let alone someone who's being accused of being a predator, should know that egging on your haters and your trolls just breeds more of them and makes the existing ones hate you even more, causing them to dedicate a lot more time to your demise. And that's exactly what happened to Buddy. They managed to dox not only him, but his whole family. And after realizing that he was not as safe or as anonymous as he thought, he made another video, in a very different tune, begging the people to stop doxing him and his family.
So as you can tell, I'm still here. But I now have another issue. I have not people that found me on Facebook. You harass me on Facebook, and I will take you to the police. Because this is getting way too far, people. This is too far.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Soon after this video, the bidet privated all his videos and went dark on TikTok for quite some time. And people really thought that this was the end of the Buddy Haynes story. They thought they'd seen their last duet with the minor, their last "why do good girls like bad boys" meme. They thought it was all over. But no, it turns out that the bidet was just resting up, getting inspired to come back and double down on his previous behaviors. He would return to making duets almost exclusively with minors now. And of course, he would have more and more nudes and DMs leaked to the internet, proving that his actions had continued even behind the scenes. This would cause even more people to DM him posing as minors, trying to catch him in some kind of a sting operation. And one of these stings was successful. Bidet had messaged this person who he thought was a minor. He even agreed to meet up with them at a local park, where the YouTuber who was catfishing him walks up and busts him, Chris Hansen style.
How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
What you up to?
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out?
Yep.
So you don't know anyone by the name of Cat?
No. I don't know anybody named Cat.
You weren't meeting anyone here by 6?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, you got caught.
So
I've got a niece that's 14, so I wouldn't want some nasty freaking pedophile talking to her either.
Yeah,
But you are one.
It's just something that really aggravates me whenever I hear anything like that from anybody,
No,
especially someone that's so high up, like someone like R. Kelly, for example. That's something that really irritates me.
I understand that, and you're just the
Take
way you
the
go about it.
camera
I'm
angle.
not a big fan of, but you are doing it your own way.
Right. So another thing I got a question about is, what would possess you to like refer to a girl that's like 17 or 16 as hun or babe or boo, anything like that?
Honestly, I'm just a friendly person, and maybe, that
She's just
is,
friendly, guys.
my fault because I'm just friendly to everyone.
Right.
But, I have been more conscientious about the things that I say. That way I don't come off that way to anybody.
Smart. And then the last thing I do want to ask about is the thing with the 16-year-old girl. So what was the real gist of that? Because there's still people confused about that.
That one? Okay, so from my understanding, yes, the girl was 16.
Right.
But she told me she was from the UK.
Okay.
Now, whether or not this is, something that really irritates people or not, age of consent in UK is 16. Everywhere.
Is that
So
true?
even if I was saying those things
Let
towards
me
her,
look that up.
there's nothing illegal about that. Now,
Here there is.
yes, here,
Here in the United States there is. In the
not
UK it is.
not in every state.
So like legal doesn't necessarily mean like slavery was legal. A bunch of
Well,
things were legal.
Yeah, in the UK, the age of consent is 16 years old. Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Prostitution was
so,
legal.
But so I had talked to that girl since
Right.
then. Me and her are still friends to this day.
A big shout out to Activiz. Thank you for your work, brother. But even look at Bidet here. He looks like a Chris Hansen case subject. He looks like he's trying to conceal his identity somewhat, just in case he walks out of here with a child. God only knows what he had planned to do from here, if it actually was one. There is an absolute mountain of evidence.
Well, okay, listen, but predators that I know of, they want to either grape them, or what else can you do to a child? Touch them, essay them, sell them? Is that it? Kill them? Bruise them? I mean, what else can you do?
Evidence substantiating that Buddy Haynes is a predator, and him getting caught in an actual sting-op is just the icing on the cake of this whole situation. And of course, after this sting-op happened, Bidet would go on to delete his TikTok channel. But that would not mean that he would leave the internet completely. Not yet. Not only would he stream on his Twitch for years to come, but he would also create a YouTube channel where he posted a video trying to explain himself. And despite the evidence, just like always, he would make every excuse under the sun, all in the futile effort of trying to clear his name.
We are going to clear the air about the allegations that are surrounding me. So I guess a quick little rundown for those that aren't aware. Back in 2018, I started TikTok, Musically at the time. I started it to, at first I was bored. I saw it on Facebook. I was like, oh, that looks really cool. Let me give it a shot. And as I got into it and started enjoying it, I wanted to find an outlet to entertain people. And so that's what I did. I started entertaining people at the, me being the butt of the joke, making cringy videos and me just not really caring what people think, just to maybe get a smile or a laugh or two out of people. And I did so successfully. I dealt with a lot of depression, anxiety, schizophrenia,
Gaslighting.
alcohol abuse, and there's a lot of those videos that I was not necessarily in my correct state of mind, and that's on me. As far as the picture of my junk, I did say I was having problems with alcohol and anxiety and depression with schizophrenia. I wasn't taking my medicine. I was using alcohol to self-medicate myself, and
That's an
as
excuse for
a lot of
behavior.
people do, we take pictures and we do send them to people. More than anything, I was embarrassed that even got out in the first place, and then it got sent to someone who it should not have. I don't know how it got sent to someone that
You
was
sent
underage.
it.
I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm staying away from TikTok. As much as you people ask me to go back, I'm staying away from it just so none of this shit happens again. So it doesn't get misconstrued again. I've stopped drinking completely. I'm back on my medicine. I'm in therapy. I'm getting the help that I need. I am finally at the point in my life where I feel like I can do that, where I can admit my faults, not accept the guilt, but accept the responsibility.
This would be the last video that he would post to his YouTube account, and other than the occasional Twitch stream for a couple years to come, he would go dark on social media. And even 4 years later, there are people out there claiming that they posed as minors and got Buddy to message them. It all came from Reddit, so to prove it is accurate is nearly impossible though. It seems like Buddy Haynes has left the internet, but it seems like his crimes may not have stopped. Which poses the question, is it better to keep an eye on these individuals
Yes.
or let them fade into obscurity?
Keep an eye on them. Because if you let them fade into obscurity, you're allowing them to get away with doing it behind the scenes because no one's watching them. And everyone forgot about them. They can easily do it without getting caught because no one's paying attention. So I feel like that's a very bad thing. And I hope that he goes to jail. But apparently he didn't because they didn't involve law enforcement like they should have. But if you guys want me to do more videos reacting to predators, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video for another bang. As always, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out and goodbye.